Why do most people fail their biggest goals before January even ends? What if I told you that the reason you failed this year isn't that you didn't work hard enough, but because you refused to let go of the things quietly destroying your life? There are specific psychological anchors draining your energy, rewiring your brain, and holding you back right now. I will not sugarcoat anything. This is the real stuff that the top 1% quietly live by. 1. The addiction to comfort and avoidance. Your brain loves comfort because it wants to protect you, but comfort is the enemy of progress. Every real win lives outside that comfort zone. Growth always feels uncomfortable at first, and your brain resists it, but that is normal. Avoidance behavior, like dodging a hard conversation or a difficult task, is proven to increase anxiety and eats your mental energy. Scrolling endlessly, overeating, or binge-watching are forms of comfort that are killing you. 2. Blaming others for your life. The victim energy mindset. Most of your problems are your own fault, and blaming won't fix anything. Owning your life fully, even the messy parts, is the only way out. When you constantly frame yourself as helpless, others subconsciously distance themselves, and that constant self-pity kills respect fast. Taking responsibility, while it sucks, is the only way to take control and find meaning. 3. The trap of inconsistency. You don't need to be a genius. You need to be consistent. Talent is overrated. You lose because you're inconsistent. It is not the person who works the hardest once, but the one who shows up every day, even when no one is watching, who wins. Success is often boring. It is the same dull habits repeated daily, like eating clean, working out, or saving money. Most people fail because they crave excitement, not discipline. Quick question. Are you failing because you're lazy or because you're secretly afraid? Share your experience in the comments. And if you're ready to stop making excuses, hit the like button. It helps this video reach others who need a wake-up call. 4. The need for external validation. Remove the need to be understood, which psychology calls social validation dependency. You might believe people are watching your every move, but they notice you far less than you imagine. Your peace cannot depend on someone else's perception or approval. The urge to prove your worth is silent and destructive. Stop living for approval. Once you accept that most people won't understand you, you free your mind from constant emotional negotiation. 5. Relationships that drain your emotional energy. Not everyone is meant to stay in your life. Some people slow you down, drain your energy, or keep you stuck in the past. Letting go isn't cruel. It is necessary to protect your space. Stop pouring energy into people who engage in conversational narcissism, where they listen only to reply, leaving you feeling unheard and empty. Toxic people thrive on reaction, attention, defense, or emotion, which psychologists call narcissistic supply. When you stop feeding their drama and reactions, their brain loses the hit of power it craves, and they look for their next emotional fix elsewhere. 6. The habit of over-explaining. Every time you over-explain, your brain releases stress hormones. It's a survival instinct trying to avoid rejection. But in adulthood, this habit becomes emotional leakage. This constant need to explain yourself is often just a sophisticated form of procrastination. You are delaying the action by talking about it. Smart people simplify. They don't drown meaning in words. You don't owe everyone a reason for your choices. Say less. Let silence make them curious. Psychologically, people respect what they don't fully understand. 7. Uncontrolled digital input. Your brain's reward system was not built for infinite scrolling. Studies show that excessive digital stimulation reduces dopamine sensitivity, meaning normal life starts feeling boring. Scrolling endlessly feels harmless, but it's changing your brain and making your mind crave chaos. Protect your focus like it is oxygen. When you start removing these 7 psychological anchors, your brain goes through something fascinating. It feels empty at first, because it mistakes familiar pain for safety. But once the noise fades, your mind starts rebalancing itself. Decisions feel cleaner, and solitude stops feeling like punishment. You no longer need to prove, please, or pretend. That's the unfair advantage. You stop chasing attention, and instead, attention chases you. And if you are ready to reclaim your focus and outgrow the old version of yourself, hit that subscribe button right now.